So I guess as you looked ahead to 2023, do you see any changes in the actual technology itself? Like, are there going to be any changes within just Wi-Fi, how Wi-Fi is going to be deployed, devices that are going to be used? Is there anything you think that will evolve, or do you think it'll stay kind of constant into the next year?
Well, I would say faster feeds and speeds. I mean, Wi-Fi 6E products are now becoming available. So for high density public venues like, the San Jose Convention Center, where we host IT events and manage IT events for, the Facebooks and Googles and Twitches of the world, it's going to add a lot of value. But also, one of the markets that Caroline's been spending a lot of time on, and Caroline, maybe you can get into this some, is the multifamily, the multi-dwelling units, multifamily unit kind of marketplace with Wi-Fi as a managed amenity, right?
Yes, technology as an amenity. So instead of having AT&T or Spectrum come in, you have a whole design, because what people don't know is you have AT&T and you have Spectrum. They're not working together. So you have the channels overlapping from different units, and it's causing congestion in the network. So when you build it all together, you're going to get faster speeds and it's going to work a lot better. And then property owners can charge their residents rather than having AT&T take that revenue from them. And then on top of that, they can have applications like water readers and whatnot on their own network. So
I know, clearly property managers want to do anything they can to not lose the residents, right? So
exactly.
You definitely don't want to have a bad experience when it's coming to broadband.
Yeah.
That's lost rent.
It's an expectation now, right? I mean, the kids that are in college now, these apartment buildings that have come up, for student housing over the last few years have been phenomenal. And those individuals living in those student housing locations, they have managed Wi-Fi. I mean, they're 90% of those are managed Wi-Fi experience. So when they get out, they're looking for that in these apartment communities. And it's, it used to be one of those kind of things where it was nice to maybe have some Wi-Fi down at the pool, or in the lobby, but now it's a gotta have. So it's a great fit for things that we've been doing, because when you look at those designs, as Caroline mentioned, it's a high density type of design environment. I mean, you have a lot of access points throughout a building in a pretty confined space, and all those networks, they broadcast a signal. So it's like if you take everybody in the apartment complex and you all put them in the lobby and everybody starts talking at the same time, no one can hear anybody. It's bad for everybody, right? Everybody starts shouting it louder and louder. But what we do when we plan for this, as Caroline mentioned, now it's an orchestrated, designed, channel planned solution set, so that everyone has the opportunity to speak, if you will. If you were in that congested room, it would be talk, and that way it's a better service experience. So it's something that the property developers and property managers can brag about. It's a competitive situation. It's kind of the evolution from hotel Wi-Fi, right?
Yeah.
They used to charge for it. Now it's free, but they tack it onto your bill. I mean, you pay for it, right?
Yeah.
But you expect it, and you select your hotels. If they don't have it, you don't go back to that hotel. Right. I mean, it's not going to work.
I even saw, I was talking to somebody the other day, and just in our industry, about obviously the MDUs, but MDUs for the elderly, right? That now they have these, you have the people coming out of college and have the expectation, but now you also have, the elderly that are moving into either horizontal or vertical MDUs, and you would originally think, well, hey, technology is not that big a deal, but what I think is happening is that all the people that their children want to talk to them, you have to have technology, and you have to have Wi-Fi. You have to be able, if the kids, the elderly person has an iPad, well, how are you going to do FaceTime with your grandkids if you don't have Wi-Fi, right? So it's the similar kind of on both ends of the spectrum, right? Of of value to different age groups, but it's also to the point of the people that own those facilities, how important it is that they have that offering, because it's a lot of money there too, right? There's a lot of revenue that those elderly facilities take in to be able to serve that audience.